President of the University of Oklahoma says the school has been overspending and has been overspending for years. And he's making it his mission to fix the problem. Thanks for staying with us. I'm Brian Dorman.
And I'm Terry Hood. James Gallegly's first action as president was to fire several of his predecessor, David Boren's top executives. 6 Investigates' Alex Cameron has more.
Thousands of documents, receipts, and reimbursement forms, spreadsheets and disks, filled with travel expenses and emails, all accumulated in recent years through open records requests and painting a picture of a flagship university ignoring financial red flags.
I believe that the prior people responsible for the accounting and all did not have a good grasp of what was going on.
New OU President James Gallegly has made it his mission to have a complete grasp on what's going on. When we met last month, he told me he started that mission by going back to school.
I lived in the dorm for 3 months.
He studied OU's books, and Gallegly says he discovered a nearly indecipherable budget with a $15 million operating deficit and $1 billion in total debt, frustrating him to the point of decisive action.
On day one, we said the CFO is gone, and the auditor is gone, and the head of administration is gone.
Weeks later, OU's chief diversity officer, Jabbar Shumate, resigned after an audit revealed, quote, a significant misuse of university assets. Shumate has denied the allegations.
We've started the process of auditing expense accounts and looking for who the large spenders are.
Our open records requests reveal large spending and also questionable spending. The lab supplies a professor purchased at Office Depot to ensure his researchers are properly equipped included farm animal erasers, scented pencil pouches, colored pencils, and a long list of other items that happen to match up with the items on his child's school supply list. Another professor taking advantage of OU's policy on working meals and letting taxpayers foot the bill for dozens of meals with colleagues all over Norman to discuss research. More than anything, though, these open records focus on travel expenses, which have skyrocketed recently from $22 million in 2011 to $36 million last year, an increase of 62%. Expenses like this have something to do with that. Professors traveling first class, which OU's travel policy prohibits. Staying in luxury accommodations, Ritz-Carlton's, Four Seasons, St. Regis hotels, also unacceptable. And billing OU the maximum per diem rate for meals, when the professor's lodging fee included meals.
There was inappropriate spending at OU.
Conservative critics of higher education spending say the numbers prove it. While OU saw its annual support from the state drop by $30 million, school leaders increased in-state tuition and fees 24%, and total spending kept climbing, more than $100 million.
What's clear is that there wasn't a culture at the university that was focused on how do we administer an education to our students in the most efficient way possible.
That appears to be changing.
I think people were spending more than they should have been, and I think that the culture was broken, but we're in the process of fixing those things now.
President Gallegly has experience fixing financial messes, taking his last employer, chemical giant LyondellBasell, from bankruptcy to boom in a few short years. He envisions similar success here at his alma mater and is excited at the prospect.
I am. That's why I came. I'm doing the most important work of my life.
For 6 Investigates, I'm Alex Cameron.
And we asked President Gallegly if he at all blames his predecessor, David Boren, for the financial problems. And we also asked President Boren to respond. You can see what both had to say by reading the web version of this story right now on our News on 6 app.